Hello everyone, Drake84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So last run was pretty spectacular, go watch it if you haven't because that one was just a load of fun. I'm gonna go with crab. I mean, worked last time I guess, sort of. Right, we got a luck box, so we pick a key. Gives us a little bit of upfront money, get more crabs. Alright, we have a decent start. I mean, 2 crabs isn't what you want for a late game, but it's fine. I'm gonna pick a safe here, I think. I mean, none of these are especially interesting, but the safe gives 30 and we have a lot of time to crack it, so I think that's the right pick here. So birdhouse is decent, rain cloud is decent, fish tank is decent. All of these are decent. There are ways. I mean, birdhouse can make some of these symbols extremely good. So maybe we're just gonna go with birdhouse here. I mean, right? The magpie, the goose, the owl, and the crow are all common. So it's pretty easy to make this work. And rain cloud makes one common symbol. You could just go for the fish tank, that's the boring option. Let's go for the birdhouse. At some point we might be able to just completely break it. So we're kind of short on symbols that give us something permanent, but we're making this rent, so that's fine. But we want more symbols. There's a goldfish for a goldfish bowl that we didn't pick up, obviously. I'm gonna skip here, but we do need something to get better. There's a second cultist. Maybe we need to pick up the snail here. Yeah, we don't have a lot of symbols. I think we need to pick up the snail. I really wanted to pick up birds, but I don't think I saw any since I picked up the birdhouse. Right, I mean, we're in decent shape right now, but we need some good symbols. Rabbit is going to be extremely good, but it's just one value symbol for now. There's quickly the wolf. We skipped on at least 2 dogs. Right, 9, that's definitely not enough. We need stuff. I'm gonna pick a light bulb. Hope that it works for us. 16 is good. Alright, there's a magpie. So, every 4 spins, it usually gives -1, now it gives 0, and it gives 9 every 4 spins. So every 4 spins we get 9, so that's 9 divided by 4, 2.25. So magpie is worth 2.25, a 3-sided die is worth 2. We need to roll it every time, because in 4 spins we need to pay rent, but I mean it's going to be fine. Don't want a lockbox, we already have a safe. Toddler doesn't help us. No, I think we can just skip here. This is actually very bad for us. Alright. Wait, how much do we need to make every spin? And we're getting money from our magpie. So that's already 9. We need to make 14 every spin. Yeah, we're gonna make that, but we are in trouble here. I mean, right, barf soap is decent, right? It gives 1 and it makes a lot of bubbles, and the bubbles are going to be money too. And we're going to get money from the magpie next spin, so this will be fine. But not by a lot. So we need something really good for our next rent payment, because we just don't have anything. I'm gonna pick up the peach, I think. Don't want the hex of hoarding. Hex of tedium would be fine, because we still want more crabs. We could reroll, but I think we just want a 2-value symbol here. Very big symbol bomb. Alright. Yeah, we need symbols. We need good symbols mostly. So let's just go for this. I said we need good symbols. It's 1. Alright, dog. So dog is a wolf, so this is a 3-value symbol. Wine eventually will be a 3-value symbol, but this is a 3-value symbol right now. So it's 3, it's 4, we don't want any of these. 5, another dog. 6, skip. 7, another dog. 8, and that's another skip. I could reroll, but I think we got enough out of this. Oh. So do that. Alright, so we have 22 symbols now. Do we get to remove the flower? Yeah, I think we do. Maybe not, I don't know. Right, got a lot of wolves. 29, so that's a decent spin. That's our third cultist. Do we want another 2-value symbol? I think I'm gonna pick up a goose as a 2-value symbol. Not because I'm planning to get a golden egg from it, but just because I think we want more 2-value symbols. There's another magpie. I'm not sure if we even want it. One more? One more. So this opens up the possibility of getting birdhouse essence for us. There's another dog. Alright. We have a lot of decent symbols now, so we are in decent shape. 36, that's decent. We have a key to remove our safe. Also rabbit fluff, but let's just go for the key. The safe is in our way, we need it gone. In one spin we need something, alright. So Matrushka doesn't do anything right now, but I think we're set up well right now because we have made this rent. We need to make the next one too. It's going to be 34 every spin. So we need 34 every spin. Compost heap essence is so easy to break, but maybe it's shedding season. Essence. Shedding season essence gives us 5 rabbit fluffs the next spin. That gives us a lot of luck. We need better symbols. We need rares. I mean, compost heap is okay, but we don't have a good setup to make it work. So I'm just gonna go with the shedding season essence here. I don't know how good it is. I hope it's good, but I really don't know. We can reroll for another uncommon, but we are going to get a lot of 2-value symbols, and most uncommons will just be more 2-value symbols, so I don't think this helps us a lot. Checkered flag, that's good. We have 2 magpies, so this was basically what I was hoping for, right? 2 magpies, 1 snail. So the magpies now give 3 every 3 spins, so they're now 3-value symbols. The snail gives 5 every 3 spins, so it's also a decent symbol. I mean, there's no contest here. We have a lot of 3-value symbols now, that's good. We have a lot of 2-value symbols too. Owl, alright, so we have a birdhouse and we have the checkered flag, so every 2 spins it gives an additional 1, but it also gives an additional 1 every spin, so it gives 2. But every 2 spins it gives an additional 1, so it gives 2.5. Alright, and our other symbols are just better, so this is fine. Right, let's see how we're doing. The safe breaking is very good, that's 55. 4th cultist, yes, of course. You will see a cultist when you decided to not go for them, right? That's basically par for the course. Alright, let's just hope that the checkered flag is going to carry us, because we don't really have any other plans. Right, move the light bulb, that's good. We kind of needed to pick it up there, but we don't really have any other plans for it. 5-sided die. We have a bunch of 3-value symbols, but I think we want another one. We just added a lot of 2-value symbols as well, so that's just not very good for us. We're getting a lot of uncommons, so our rabbit fluffs are doing something, but I just hope that they're fast enough. 36, that's good, that's good. Wine is another 3-value symbol, but I think we need to start gearing up for what we're gonna do in the late game, because wine is not really going to help us. We have a lot of 3-value symbols already, and we need something to do with them. Another wolf, I think there are a lot of ways to make them work. Right, if we find rusty gear essence, quickly the wolf essence, anything like that. Alright, we've made this rent, we need 375 for the next one, that means 48 every spin. No, we need 300 for the next rent cycle, that means 44 every spin. I don't think we're making that yet. And we have rerolls, so an apple doesn't really help us, we have a lot of 3-value symbols already. I'm gonna reroll here, hope for something better. That's not a rare. Reroll again, I guess? Rare? We are not getting any rares. That's weird. I thought you got a guaranteed rare there. I have no idea what happened there. Alright, let's remove the coin first. Sure, let's remove the coin first. I mean, the coin was pretty decent last run. 37. 37 is okay, but we need to do better. 37, we need to do better. But none of these help us. I mean, the owl is okay. It's a little bit better than a rabbit fluff by value, but we just want less symbols here. So we get to remove the cat, no, not the pearl, because we need the pearl to remove the light bulb, so we need to remove the cherry or the cat. And I think we're removing the cat. Sure. The cherry is just a little bit easier to remove. Yeah, we're not doing well enough. Sloth is a 4 value symbol. We definitely want a sloth here. I hope we didn't skip any of those. 33. Alright, golden arrow. That's decent. Let's hope that that's early enough that it still works for us, because that was a good spin. I think we're doing well enough here, but that's partly because of the golden arrow. 51. Yeah, we've made this rent. I'm not sure what would have happened if we hadn't found the golden arrow. But we have made this rent, and I think we are on target to make the next rent. Alright, lucky dice. We have a single 5-sided dice, so it would give us money. Holy Water Essence isn't going to do anything, and 5th Ace Essence is also not going to do anything. So Lucky Dice Essence is just going to give us basically... Oh wait. And give one more. Oh, they also give one more. So it's basically going to give us +3 every spin for 10 spins. That's actually pretty decent. There's an apple. We don't get to reroll. I don't know if I even want an apple. Might be decent if we find a Robin Hood at some point, because we're definitely taking that with our current setup, but... Do we want an apple? Don't think we want an apple. No. We don't have anything that it works with. Adoption papers could be good for finding sloths and other stuff. I mean, we don't want an happy hour. Time machine is actually decent with the Matryoshka that we still have. Right, our Matryoshka currently gives 2. And this would speed it up. So when it gives 2, after that it gives 3, and then it gives... I don't know. I don't mind picking up adoption papers, but we don't want any crabs anymore. Dogs and wolves are fine, but they're just 3 value symbols, and we kind of want better. So we would be looking for sloth, which is an uncommon. And maybe a dove. Probably an eldritch creature, but not that many. I'm gonna go for a time machine. I think it might help us more, but I'm honestly not sure. 77 to spin, that's very good. I'm gonna pick up another sloth. Those crabs lining up is actually very lucky. 55. I think we want an item capsule here. I don't know what we would be looking for. There aren't a lot of items that would still help us. There's quickly the rabbit, which would be extremely good. Alright, just for that, I think that this is actually a decent one. No arrow to spin. 46. 46 is not enough, actually. That's close enough. I think with the money that we still had, this should be good enough. 32 is definitely not a lot. We don't want another crab. I mean, we have so many non-crab things that are going on. I think crabs might be actively bad for us. We just want a diver to remove them at this point. Owl isn't going to help us a lot. No, just think that we're going to make this rent if we are going to make at least 25 every spin. Do we want another dog? That's cultist number 5, I think. Yeah, there was no way to know, but somehow cultists were the way to go here. Do we want a 6th wolf? Probably not, right? Now they're just 3 value symbols. If we don't find anything to make them better, then they might actually be in the way. So we got Carl the Kernet for our item capsule. Not something that helps us, but I mean, it happens. Is this going to help us? Not by that much. 78, that's actually a decent spin. Alright, we still have the piggy bank, and it's actually in decent shape now. We had more than we need for our next rent payment, so I don't know what happened exactly. I'm pretty sure that the thing that happened was just the golden arrow having some good spins. I want to dig for other rares. Ruby. Is a ruby even still good? Gives one more if there are at least 2 rubies. It's just a 3 value symbol, and we have so many symbols. It's probably not good enough, right? I'm gonna skip on it because we don't have anything that it works with. Lint roller. Maybe this is the time to use the lint roller. But green pepper is going to give 3 every spin for the rest of the game. I mean, we have so many things that we have a lot of, so that green pepper is basically always going to trigger. So green pepper is a bowling ball. Lint roller is going to remove a bunch of 2 value symbols. It's going to decrease our luck, and we still want rares. Let's go with the green pepper. It's probably the most consistent option that we have here. So we still want to remove the light bulb. Just for that we could have added the ruby, but I mean, don't think that would be good. Could remove the crabs, but at this point the cherry and the crab are basically the same. But if the crabs can still line up in theory, so I'm gonna remove the cherry before the crabs. I think it doesn't matter a lot, but it matters a little, I think. Don't want another 5-sided die, just void creature. It gives 8 for 1 spin, that's good. 52 should be still enough. None of these help us, so it's an easy skip. Right, our thing just disappeared. That's also fine, I guess. Our thing, the lucky dice essence. So that means that our 5-sided die is back to being 3 value symbol, which means that our average spins are going to be a little bit less than they were. 41, which might be a problem actually. Yeah, we could still lose. I mean, this is one of the reasons that I didn't want to remove the rabbit fluffs, because we might still need them to get the good symbols. Although we're only getting commons now, so maybe I just should have gone for the quick money back then. I don't know. 71, that's a good spin. Yeah, so because the golden arrows and the magpies, we can get really high rolls. Don't know what exactly got us this high roll. I mean, we got the magpie, we got the golden arrow, but what else? I don't know. 35. So if we're I mean, we're making this rent, but by the time we're not making it, our piggy bank should be really stacked. So 39. Yeah, that's one thing that makes things difficult is right when you have things like magpies and snails that just give very inconsistent rewards. It can be very difficult to know for sure how you're doing. Protractor essence. Do we have anything with adjacencies? Not really. No, we don't really have anything that cares in what order things are. Kaldekurnet essence, I mean, it can be okay with Kaldekurnet, but we have not picked up any ores or shiny pebbles, so I think it's too late for these. Capsule machine essence is extremely good, but it just works once. Tomb. Tomb is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. There's the triple coins again. I'm gonna pick the purple pepper and just hope for the best. Yeah, the light bulb isn't going to go away yet. There's another safe. Safe. We don't have any way to break the safe, so that's definitely a skip. Alright, we need to make 68 every spin, and I'm not sure if we're making that. Right, we broke the light bulb, that's 63, that's decent. Hooligan to break the safe, to break the tomb. We could do that. It's going to give us some quick money, but it's going to give us another 2-value symbol, and now we have a 3-value symbol, and it's going to leave up a 2-value symbol. I don't think that's a good strategy for heading into the later spins. We have so many 2-value symbols. I don't think that makes us better. And I think there's a decent chance that we are going to survive. Right? We have spins like that, where we get 79. And if we just get a bunch of those, we're going to be in decent shape. We want the capsule machine essence to do something for us. This was a very bad spin. Alright, lucky capsule. Give us a diver, I guess. We're gonna see 3 rares here. Frozen fossil doesn't help. No, we don't have anything that it works with. Strawberry doesn't really do anything. Witch doesn't really do anything. No, we don't have an owl or a crow, we just have magpies. We skipped on all of the apples. So it's the strawberry, but this is just pretty bad for us. Yeah, that was that was not the best lucky capsule. 61. 61 is okay. It's not great. In fact, let's 600 minus 368 divided by 3. We need to make 78 every spin. That's a lot. Gotta get lucky, I guess. 46. I think it's too late to get something out of an item capsule. So we could high roll with the bronze arrow. Maybe I should have picked up the hooligan. Yeah, this is the trouble with a run like this, right? I mean, we saw a bunch of decent things, but none of the things that we have is really a lot better than just a 3-value symbol, and we don't have any multipliers. So maybe that's why we need a bronze arrow, but yeah. Alright, we need a bronze arrow, I think. And we're not seeing anything from it. That's 55, that's very far from enough. None of these symbols do anything for us, they only make us worse. So let's skip. So we still have the piggy bank. Maybe the piggy bank is good enough to make us survive here, but it's going to be very close. Piggy bank? Right, we got it. By an okay margin. But we definitely need something better here. So it's probably a Beastmaster that we need, but I don't know. Card Shark and Amethyst both are just actively bad for us. Let's reroll. Dove or Treasure Chest. I mean, a dove is at the very least a 3-value symbol, so we're gonna pick that. Black Pepper, I mean, Raincloud and Red Suits, neither of those do anything for us. It's time to remove the crabs or the pearl. Yeah, we don't need the pearl anymore, so let's remove it. Crabs are also just 1-value symbols, but they could do more, in theory. Golem, Orange, Rabbit Fluff. None of those help us, so that's a skip. We just don't have any reason for them to do anything for us. 53. That's kind of bad. So do we want a time capsule now? Time capsule is I don't know. I think we're desperate enough that we just want something to trigger the dove. Yeah, we made decent choices in this run, but I mean, none of it went well enough to carry us through the late game. Alright, I'm gonna grab my calculator again. 650 minus 177 divided by 7. We need to make 68 every spin. I'm gonna grab the time capsule, hope for the best, because I'm not sure if there's any way that we can survive otherwise. That was a very bad one to hit. Target could be okay if an arrow hits it. Again, I think if we don't do something like this, that we're definitely going to lose. So 48, that's bad. Wealthy capsule. I mean, at the very least, wealthy capsule is going to give us 10, so it's better than nothing. And now we might need a ruby because we have that stupid light bulb here. We don't have any way to remove it. Honestly, this might be a situation where the only way that we're going to survive is a Midas bomb, but I have no idea what we're going to do here. 64, that would have been decent a long time ago. No, none of these are good. They're actively bad for us. Right, we cracked the target. This was a good spin, 150. I'm gonna grab another target, hope for the best. Yeah, I think we've lost. I mean, we saw a bunch of rares, but none of them actually helped us enough. This was an interesting run. So, we only saw 2 crabs throughout the entire run. It happens. Maybe there was one very late when we already had 30 symbols. I don't know. We picked up the birdhouse, and I think the magpies and even the goose, they helped us a lot in the early game. But as we got later and later, we didn't get anything to make them better. So we have a perfect setup for a Beastmaster here, right? The magpies, when they go off, every three spins, getting to buff that with a Beastmaster would be extremely good. The goose, I mean, I think we needed a 2-value symbol at that point. That's the only reason that I picked it up. If I had the chance, I would have removed it, but there were still worse symbols to remove. We got quickly the wolf, which gave us a bunch of 3-value symbols, and that got us to the point where, I mean, we survived until here, and that's once you get at the 600 rent payments and around those, you just need to do better than 3 for every spin. And so that means that the wolves were good then, but we just didn't get anything to make them better. I would definitely have picked up a moon. So we got the shedding season to get all of those rabbit fluffs. Maybe I messed up on the what's it called again? The thing that removes all rabbit fluffs and gives 10 for each. That would have gave us 50 and removed a bunch of 2-value symbols. I can really see that maybe would have been correct. I think picking up the hooligan still wasn't correct. Time machine, it gave us our Matryoshka doll quicker. I don't think there was anything really good to replace it with. I think there were a lot of ways that things could have gone better. I mean, later on we picked up some things to try and make the dove better, but that's not because that was our main plan. We were desperate because we needed something lucky to survive this, because we got pretty close and we didn't need a lot to get us over that hump, right? We cracked the item capsule to see if we could find something like Nori the rabbit. If we had found Nori the rabbit, we would have been safe, and I think we would have made this rent. So there were a lot of ways to make things better. I probably could have done some things better. I don't know. In any case, I mean, because we do it every time, let's do 41 divided by 70. 58.6%. That's still pretty close to 60. I'm okay with losing a run like this. I think we played decently. I'm going to think about what we could have done differently. In any case, I had fun. I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time on another Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.